we know who we're up against next season. West Ham are going to be in the Premier League thanks to their victory over Blackpool. 2-1 they managed to win. There's some players that I was hoping we were going to sign from West Ham. Obviously, it doesn't look so likely that it's going to happen. Rob Green, he could be moving on, but I doubt it. I think he'll get a new deal at West Ham, and that's where he'll stay now. The other players, Tompkins at the back, amazing player. I'd love us to sign him. Don't see that. Collinson, another player I've been watching for a long time. He's going to get the Premier League football he deserves, but it will be at West Ham, it seems. And obviously, Noble is a player I've spoken about, or certainly blogged about in the not too distant past, saying that he would be the sort of addition that I'd love to see at our squad. He's the kind of player we need. But do we need a West Ham? Do we need another London club in the Premier League? Because a friend of mine used to say to me, if there are a lot of London clubs in the Premier League, then we're not going to win it. Well, I've done my stats, and this is what my stats tell me. Oh, by the way, can you see the league tables there? Probably not, but yeah, it makes not the best reading, but that's us there. Arsenal, third, Tottenham fourth. But anyway, I digress. That's my chart of what's been going on since I've been supporting Arsenal, which was 1970-71. That's how many teams were in the Premier League at that time. So there was only 4, and we won the league against the likes of Tottenham, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and West Ham. Well, we had to wait a very long time for our next league championship victory, as they used to call it back in the day. 1988-89. The following teams were involved. Well, obviously Tottenham were there. There was Millwall and Wimbledon, Charlton Athletic, QPR, as well as West Ham. 6 teams. But obviously that particular season was a very narrow victory. That was the historic victory at Anfield that clinched us the league title. Then we waited a couple of years to win the title once more under George Graham, and this time it was pretty much the same teams, but no Millwall. This time it was Crystal Palace instead of Millwall. Chelsea were in there, and QPR was still there, but West Ham had gone. So there was only 5. It was only 5. And following time that we actually won the league was with Arsene Wenger. This time Wimbledon was still there, Tottenham was still there, Crystal Palace was still there, Chelsea was still there, and West Ham had replaced QPR. So again, 5 teams. Magic 5, you might say. Well, you might say it again, because following time that we won the league with Arsene Wenger in charge, Fulham had taken the place of Wimbledon, Tottenham was still there, Charlton Athletic had taken the place of Crystal Palace, Chelsea was still there, and West Ham was still there. Once again, the Magic 5. Give me 5, you might say. Perhaps not. And in 2003-2004, the last time that we actually won the league, there were only 4 London clubs in the league. So that was Fulham, Tottenham, Charlton and Chelsea. So how are we going to fare next season? Well, I had a look at not necessarily the last games we've played against these teams. So I was just wondering how many points would we normally drop in a league title winning season against our local rivals? Well, the answer to that is not many. It's not many, so we're going to have to be on our game against our local rivals. And, well, Tottenham, last time we won the league, we managed to win 2-1 at home, and we got a 2-2 draw away at White Hart Lane. I happened to be there in one of the executive boxes. It was a bit hair-raising, but I'll tell you about that perhaps some other time. Then Chelsea, last time we won the league, we beat them 2-1 twice, so didn't drop any points to them. Fulham, last time we played them in the league, we dropped a couple of points. It was a 0-0 home draw, but we managed to win 1-0 at Craven Cottage. And last time we played QPR was quite some time ago when we actually won the league, and we didn't drop any points. 2-0 and 3-1 we beat them. And West Ham, we dropped a couple of points away from home when we last played them in a championship winning season, which was 2001-2002. We dropped 2 points away in a 1-1 draw. So ultimately we need to get 4 points from 3 out of the 5 teams, according to this, and we need 6 points from the others. To be honest, I think it's a tough ask, but we'll see. My prediction is, unless we significantly strengthen this squad, we're going to be lucky to finish in the top 3. But then again, let's wait and see for now. Let's wait and see. We'll see how we get on the transfer front, and see what the other clubs are getting up to. Obviously, Manchester City look like they're going to be streets ahead again next season if they keep continually investing in the squad. But anyway, we did a good thing getting Podolski in, so let's be happy for now, eh? Until the next time, take care of yourselves.